What's up guys, it's Yugioh here and welcome to another amazing video on the channel. For today's deck profile, we have a deck that I've been testing quite a lot. Was quite popular, I'd say around a year ago now. It is the Runic Furhire Spright Pile. I say pile because it's really just a pile of different engines that work very, very well together. And it's actually a pretty fascinating deck to learn. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you do subscribe if you are new. We are on the road to 4K, hopefully by the end of 2024. And that all starts with you, the viewer. Make sure to press the subscribe button if you're new. It is free and it helps me out quite a bit. Make sure you do leave a like and comment down below what is your favorite variant of Runic. Mine at the moment is either the Red Rose Runic that was posted a couple weeks ago, or this one, the Runic Furhire Spright Pile. So, without any further ado, let's get straight into the deck profile. So, starting off with the deck profile, we're going to start off with our Furhire's Triple Rex Furhire, which is arguably how everything bridges together. Not only is he the best Furhire in my opinion, but also is a dinosaur, meaning it is very, very consistent to see him in your hand with triple fossil dig. And he's also a level 2, which helps a bunch when wanting to bridge either into the sprites or just in general to have a level 2 on the board to be able to sort of send or link away or do whatever you need to do. So what does he do? Well, on normal or special, he's going to be able to add you a Furhire spell or trap card, which is fantastic. We have 2 amazing targets for them, which I'll explain once we get there. And also he has arguably a very, very underrated effect. Well, not underrated effect, you kind of build a deck around it, but no one seems to really know about this effect. It's during the main phase. If you control a monster for hire, I really wish that it could just be whenever. You can quick effect banish this card from your grave, target one Furhire card in your graveyard, or either add it to your hand or special summon it if it's a monster. This is important as this would pretty much trigger our other Furhire on the field to pop a card, which then triggers our Link 3 to draw 3 cards. So, crucial effect, just really amazing to be honest with you. And we want to play 3 because we always want to be seeing this guy either in our hand or in the graveyard. For the other one-offs, we don't play anything else at 2 or higher. We just play one-offs. We play 1 Rafale, Champion for hire. Card's really good. Problem is you need another Furhire already on the field to be able to special him. So you need to, that's why I only play 1, because he kind of relies on other Furhires. But he's good. On special, he's basically a pot of duality, which is fantastic. And if your opponent activates a monster effect, discard a Furhire card, negate the activation. So helps you play through Nib as well. We have 1 Beat Bladesman for hire. This is pretty much our main target that we're going to be trying to get to with our level 2 for hire, with our little Rex. Because he's level 3, meaning that we can special him out the deck by tributing Rex, of course with the use of our spell card. And then once he's on the field, if a Furhire is summoned, he's a rotor. And not only that, then once per turn during the main phase, you can special summon a Furhire card from your hand, which is crucial, as you'll see in the combo tutorial coming out later on. So keep your eyes peeled for that. For another level 2, we have the 1 Domper Marksman for hire. Amazing card in terms of what it does for this deck, because it pops a face-up card on the field and then triggers your Link 3 to draw 3 cards. So that is why we play him. That's his only purpose. And apart from that, he's a level 2, as I said, so he's very useful. And we, of course, play the sister of Domper, the Recon Scout for hire. Does the same, but for face-down cards. So in the back row matchups, you'll go for the Recon instead. Also level 2. And again, is going to be able to trigger our Furhire Link 3, which is amazing. For our spells, 1 Mayhem for hire, Quick Play Monster Reborn, which comes up, but we only really search it if we already open the Rookie for hire. Rookie for hire with our Rex allows us to basically go full combo. It's amazing what this card can do. It's on a quick effect, tribute 1 monster, special summon a Furhire from your hand or deck whose level is 1 higher or 1 lower. So if you tribute Rex, you can special out the Beat since it's level 3. You cannot declare attacks a turn. You activate this card except with Furhire monsters. But as I said, we're playing Runic, so that isn't really a problem anyway. And a lot of this and Mayhem just allow basically a lot of ways to get Furhires onto the board and trigger your Dumper or your Recon to pop cards, which is amazing. So this is it for the little Furhire engine, but I say little, but it's pretty much the most important part of the deck because it gives us so much draw power. It's not many cards though. We have 3 Rex, we have 1 Rafale, 1 Beat, 1 Domper. We have 9 cards total for the Furhires, so would I add more? Absolutely not. For the Sprite engine, triple Sprite Blue, because we play a lot of level 2s, and this card just allows us to essentially just special summon himself for free, add a Sprite monster from a deck to the hand, which is always the Sprite Jet, or if we open Sprite Jet, we can get the negations and continue extending from there. So amazing card, love it, and I'd play this at 3. I don't play the Sprite Jet at 3 though, I only play it at 1 because, again, this isn't a Sprite deck and we need to make sure that we play as close to 40 as possible because we want the consistency. I play 1 Sprite Jet because blue, such Jet, Jet, such starter, starter special out either red or carrot, and that's how we go from there. So we only need the 1 Jet, really. Speaking of red and carrot, red, carrot, monster negate, spell and trap negate. Pretty simple, really, and combos pretty well if we have any level 2 Furhires already on the field. And finishing off our Sprite package, just the 1 starter. You can play more if need be. As I said, this is a very compact engine that's going to be searching itself, going through the deck. And again, this isn't a Sprite deck, so we don't need to be seeing a lot of Sprites in our hand. Just the blue, which is why we max out at him. On for the runic cards. It's pretty standard, although I don't play as many names as people suggest. Of course, we got the double fountain. That's, a no-brainer. This is how, along with our Link 3, we're going to be drawing 6 cards a turn, 3 from the Link and 3 from the fountain, which is absolutely incredible if you think about it in Yu-Gi-Oh! Standards. We have triple tip, search any runic. We never really use it to summon anything because we just want it in the grave. Also banish 1 card from top opponent's deck. The runics all share, at least the quick plays all share the effect that if you use their main effect, they do something and then banish the top cards of your opponent's deck, and it also forces you to skip your next battle phase. So I'm not going to be explaining that every single time. I'm just going to be explaining their unique effects, which is, in this case, add a runic card from your deck to your hand, which is amazing. We have the triple of the runic Flashing Fire. Arguably one of the most important ones now, because this actually gives you the ability to destroy a monster, which again we need to trigger our Link 3, because our Link 3 triggers on destruction. So keep that in mind. Can use it to summon. Again, all the runics quick plays have the effect to summon 1 runic monster from your extra deck as well. I will be mentioning that, just the unique effects. So triple Flashing Fire, triple of the Freezing Curses, just monster negation. Triple of the Runic Destruction, Spell and Trap Removal. Again, destroys cards, so important. We have triple of the Slumber. This is all I play. I don't play any of the spelling. I don't play any of the, I believe it's the Golden Droplets. I just want to play the good ones, and that's it. So I know the runic count is a little bit low, but keep in mind, we're going to be drawing a lot, and we're going to be seeing them regardless, so that's why I don't play so many. We only need 1 runic card anyway for the main combo, so opening 1, we're fine. It's not like in the Red Rose where we need to open 2 runic spells for full combo. This, just with 1 and a Rex, we have the full combo. So yeah, you only play these. I believe it is, what, 3, 6, 12, 15 runic quick plays in total, so not too bad either way anyway. May be saying, yo, we don't have any sort of form of going second. The deck goes second pretty good anyway, but we have triple of the Forbidden Droplet, because this combos very, very well with your runic cards, because they're already going to go to the grave, so you might as well just send them there for cost anyway, and negate anything you want. I don't play hand traps in this deck. I believe this is a deck where, yes, we are playing runic cards, but we actually just need to be drawing runic cards, and we can't really afford to be playing hand traps, because we need to just have gas in our hands, as that's going to be a way to bridge between all 3 of these engines. We also play triple of the Fossil Dig, just more copies of Rex for hire. If you're going to, you can make an argument to play hand traps, cut the droplets, play Ash or whatever. We also play the 1 call buys, the 41st card. You can arguably cut this card if you want to just play more hand traps. I think it's a good way of just having at least 1 out to the new Mulcharmies, as those Mulcharmy Fualos is pretty strong against your deck. So you want to make sure that you have at least 8 out to it that you can hopefully draw. And remember, we are drawing a lot, so you will see the 1-0s very, very consistently. So that's it for the main deck, 41 cards. Let's now move on into the extra deck. On into the extra deck, let's start off with a Link 5. We have 1 Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. We have the ability to spam out monsters, and I don't particularly feel like losing to big, unaffected ones, so I play the 1 Underworld Goddess of the Closed World for this exact reason. Moving on to the Furhire links, here we go. Main part of the deck, double Folgo Justice for hire. allows you to draw 3 cards if you destroy an opponent's card, and you control 3 Furhire monsters on the field, and that does include himself. So very, very easily achieved in this deck. And if you don't know how, you make sure to stick around for the combo video, as I said before. But basically with this, we're going to be able to just draw 3 cards every single turn and out-resource our opponent. For the Link 2, we have double Donna Dagger Furhire, actually in her own deck this time, not just a means to sort of out something. She is very, very good because you can target 1 monster Furhire you control and 1 monster your opponent controls and destroy them, so you have removal if need be. But you also have her actual effect, which is you can tribute a monster, special summon 1 monster Furhire from your hand or graveyard with a different original name. Then if you tributed a Link monster, which you will be because you'll be tributing herself, you can special summon 1 more monster. So basically allows you to get Beat and Rex into the graveyard. You make Donna tribute, summon Beat, always summon Beat first, summon Rex, trigger Beat, search your Rafal, special Rafal, get your Pot of Duality for 2, link into your Folgo. Folgo effect is going to be able to bring out your Domper, and now you have Rex in the graveyard for a free Rafal summon for another Pot of Greed and a trigger of the Domper and the draw. So this card does a ton. And we play 2 copies because playing 1, you always go through 1 in the combo, so you're always going to need a second. We play 1 Spright Sprint. This card comes up sometimes. I mean, we need it mostly to get a Rex into the graveyard, so that's basically its whole purpose. We also play 1 IP and 1 SP because, of course, it's a Link deck for the most part, and these go very well. We play 1 Nightmare Phoenix just because if you make it under a Donna, you'll not only get the battle protection, but you'll get a draw if you go after a spell and trap. So that is why I play the Phoenix. For the fusions, we have double of the Hugin. Again, we go through 1 Hugin in our main combo, so it's always nice to have the second. We have the 1 Gary, in case they out our fountain, we can get it back. We actually also play the 1 Sleipnir, the Runic main, just because I think it's nice to have this option of basically a pseudo SP every single turn. And for the Xyz monsters, you can arguably play more. I only play 2. We have, of course, the 1 Gigantic Sprite to be able to summon any level 2 from the deck, and the 1 Djinn Buster, as this is a monster negate essentially, and also does burn. So just keep that in mind if you go into a game 3. If you go into game 3, of course, you can also side in the Volcanic Scattershots, or you can even side in the Wiz, the Mage Furhire, which basically gives you life points on summon. Instead of Rafal being a Pot of Duality, this just gives you life points. So keep that in mind. You do have options going game 3 into time, so this deck, you don't have to worry about that. We don't necessarily pay for anything apart from the starter, so just keep that in mind. Hope you guys enjoyed my take on the Furhire Runic Spright deck, and please stick around maybe next week or so for the combo tutorial, which will be coming out for this deck. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. It is very, very explosive. I'm Yugioh Tier, and I'll see you all in the next video.